Greetings everyone, this is Elizabeth here for the Fairy Hugs video design team. And today I wanted to use Raven the Witch and her friend the Flying Owl to show that we can use some of the Halloween features for non-Halloween items. I have decided that this is going to be my sky changer. Basically, she's going to add the green into the Aurora Borealis kind of vibe here. And let me show you what I mean. We're going to take what I think the Aurora Borealis, I can't even say it right, but bear with me. We're going to take some of the green, purples, and a nice rich blue and make what we want of our sky. Now, I do want her setting down here, and he is going to be flying up here, and I am going to stamp them in black, so I don't have to mask them off, but I do kind of want an area where it looks like they're working together to bring in the green. So I don't want to go too far up with that, and I just kind of want to settle it around her hand. Okay, so we're just gonna blend and add colors around this idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward, and I'll be back with you when it's time to do some stamping. And I am just going to take my time, build up the color as dark or as light as I want it. Okay? And I'll see you in a minute. All right, check that out. And it's okay if it gets a little muddy because, you know, we're mixing purple, which is red and blue, with a little bit of green, which has yellow. So that definitely will make mud. But for the most part, she's going to be here. Okay. And that's all right. See how much we covered up? So it's very little, and it's a pretty brown. And then we're going to put the flying owl here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle some white on here so that it looks like stars before we stamp them. Okay, while I was cleaning up, that all dried very nicely. Okay, so we're gonna get our stamp positioner. That way there, if I miss anything, I can re-stamp it. Isn't that just beautiful? Now, it looks like she's floating too, so we are gonna want to ground her. And to do that, we're just going to get a Sharpie. Nothing fancy, nothing extravagant, because we don't have to color. And Sharpie goes over the top of stuff really nicely. Sharpies come in all sorts of sizes, and I'm just going to use this more of a fine liner one. And I'm just going to go just above this last corner of her pleated dress, and I'm just gonna go across like it's a hill. Okay, and then I'm gonna follow that line to the other side. Okay, but I don't want to lose her dress, so what I'm gonna do is, just like the lines of her and the owl, I'm gonna leave a little space in between. just like so. And then I'm going to let it touch in that spot there. And I think I'll let it touch right here too. So we get this nice little void right there. Just like so. We are gonna heat set this because I can see that this is still wet in some areas, and knowing me, I'm gonna touch that. Okay, and you'll know when it's dry because then it won't have like the wet look, the wet sheen on it. Okay, but ugh, that's so pretty. And as I was drawing, I've got glitter on my ink pads and a little bit sparkled, and I was like, that is a good idea. So we're going to grab, supposedly, if I'm not mistaken, out of my gel plans, this should just be a clear gel. We're just gonna give it a tiny little test right by her hand just to make sure. Okay, because I don't want too like a white sparkle. I just want some sparkle. So we're gonna fill this in with some sparkle, maybe a little bit of sparkle on our bird, our owl. Okay, oh, that looked nice when I picked that up. I think that is going to be just perfect for us. So the recipient is going to get that and see the shimmer in there when they're just gazing at that. Of course, if you have different glue and glitter methods, you can definitely use that, like they're making sparkles in the sky. I just, she's so pretty. And they have more beautiful witches on their website, which I will link down below, along with direct links to both of these stamps. Okay, because they are so gorgeous together. And you can make your witches into magical fairies without the wings. Just helpful, beautiful witches. I better get this on a card before I forget. And I did, before I went to record this, I did trim this just a hair. But you know, I'm thinking it needs a white background. Let me double check. Oh, I think I like that much better. Yeah, I think the white helps. Dilemma. Yeah, we're gonna go white. And I'm just gonna glue this right down. Make sure that opens properly. Oh, look at that. So lovely. If you like what I've created, I do have a playlist on Fairy Hugs, and I will link that down below as well. And just hit that like button and subscribe to Fairy Hugs, because there are so many wonderful designers here for you to help inspire you to create and have fun. I thank you all so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.